$10 a liter?
I made $50 this week. I remember there was a kid who did it and then he paid for his mission. That's like what he did.
What? Wait, there was a kid that paid for his mission by selling urine?
10% of it goes to tithing, of course.
You ever been midstream and had to pinch it off? Be honest. Are you like, oh man, that's like $2 right there?
It's like $20 for a Bass Pro Shops hat.
What, really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like $20 for a Bass Pro Shops hat.
Where do you get your money from, dog?
Well, I don't buy them off of Amazon.
Okay. So where do you get your money from?
I work for a laboratory.
Shut up, really? Are you doing that too?
You doing that?
No, but I heard about it. Are you peeing in bottles and selling the urine?
Yep.
What? Oh my gosh. How much does that pay, dude? How much does that pay?
$10 a liter.
$10 a liter?
I made $50 this week.
Holy crap, that's okay.
It's like literally like $1,500 a year or something around that.
So as long as you just pee and the laboratory, it's so the laboratory can test the urine, right?
Yeah, so basically you're not supposed to drink chocolate or eat chocolate, but everybody still eats chocolate. You're not supposed to drink caffeine.
Oh shoot, we screwed that one up. Okay, anyway, keep going.
I've heard a lot of people do it though. You can't eat poppy seeds. That's the worst thing to do because that has a lot of like stuff that'll set off drug. They just need baseline urine or pee.
Oh,
so like you can't have asparagus and they test it.
And didn't you say that they really like Mormon kids' urine because it doesn't have like alcohol in it or something?
Well, Mormon kids do it because they can't have alcohol. So, I remember there was a kid who did it and then he paid for his mission. That's like what he did.
What? Wait, there was a kid that paid for his mission by selling urine?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, in our state, there was a kid that...
What was he doing? Like hyperhydrating and just drinking and drinking and drinking and peeing and peeing and peeing or what?
There was a dad. So they used to have now they have a rule that you can only do 6 bottles. But before that rule, this dad made the rule because, like, we know that it was based off of him. He just drank a bunch of water. Guess how many bottles he did in a week?
I don't know. How many bottles?
24.
20? Well, how much did you get per bottle and how big is the bottle?
$10 a bottle.
$10 a bottle.
1 liter bottles.
1 liter bottles. Okay, so that's the same as 12 2-liter bottles that they sell Pepsi in. Mm-hmm. And he's getting $40 a bottle. Oh my gosh.
Well, no, he's getting $10 a liter bottle. So
okay.
What they do is they give you a mini fridge. So like you can keep like snacks and like stuff in there.
Ew, next to your own urine?
Sometimes you just keep that in like, well, my brother has one too, so we'll just keep all of it into one fridge. And then we'll put snacks in the other one.
Wait, so you're like Howard Hughes, who's just collecting bottles of his own urine, except for instead of having crippling OCD, you're trying to pay for your mission? Wait, are you going to pay for your mission with this, bro?
I think how my parents want us to do it is like 10% of it goes to tithing, of course. 10 goes to mission. And then I think we keep... Or it's maybe like 5 goes to savings and 5% goes to mission, and then you keep the rest. And so
it's just funny money that you get your gas money with and stuff.
I don't know.
So, dude, how much money are you making selling your own urine, bro?
I'll make about like $50 a week.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like there's literally like BYU students with custodial jobs that make that much money.
Yeah, I know.
How? Oh my God. How did you get hooked up in this, dude?
It was like one of my sister's like basketball coaches or something. Like it was like her husband was like this, like the owner of it. And the funny thing is their laboratories, they now sponsor our football team. Our not like our Pop Warner team.
Okay.
So like I heard them say like laboratories, and I was like, that's crazy. But it's a great job. It's hard, though, because it's hard to remember mentally.
Yeah.
So I'll be, like, downstairs, and I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I'll start walking into, like, our downstairs bathroom, and I, like, get, like, 2 feet into the bathroom, and I'm about to, like, go pee, and then I just realize, nope.
No.
I gotta walk all the way
You ever
back.
been midstream and had to pinch it off? Be honest. Are you like, oh man, that's like $2 right there?
I don't know. Sorry, I don't do that if I were going. But the sad thing is, when I go to school, I'm just thinking, I'm like, that's like $5 right there. Like, it's just sad, man. Like, just money down the drain.
Like,
Money down
literally.
money down the toilet. Liquid gold.
Oh, dude. Okay. We this is over. We cannot recover from this. How do you recover from this as a conversation topic? I
don't
can
know.
never look at your cherub cheeks the same again, knowing that you're freaking making that much money selling your own urine. And you're peeing clear though, right? You're hyperhydrated for football?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's one thing I do is I drink my full body weight a day in ounces or more.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't drink your full body weight in. Oh, you mean, how much do you weigh?
Well, I'm a football lineman, so around 170.
So you drink 170 ounces is what you're saying.
Like 3/4 of that. Yeah, I'll drink. Last story. I was in school one time, and I decided I'm going to get the most hydrated I've ever been. So I drank. So this is when I was in elementary. I would go 2 bottles before two 20-ounce bottles before reset, 24-ounce bottles.
Okay.
Then I would fill it up 2 more till lunch. Or no, I would do 2 more and then 2 more. I would have 8 bottles of 8 24-ounce bottles at school.
Okay. You
And then-
milking the system, man? Just.
And then I realized I got a gallon water bottle,
Uh-huh.
and that was 112 ounces, or like more than that. And I
Okay.
would just chug that. And
You would just chug that?
yeah.
Okay. How does any of our viewers that want to get involved in the laboratory selling of their urine? I used to sell my plasma. I mean, dude, I worked my butt off during college, and I did the whole door-to-door salesman thing, and I also had a window washing company. So I've worked every single day of my freaking life post 15 to pay for stuff. And so I was already a working man by the time I hit college, and I didn't need the money, but I had some roommates that were still trying to do the, fast money, small gigs thing. And one of the things that they had in Provo was the ability to sell your plasma, which is like the stuff, it's like part of your bloodstream. And so they go harvest plasma. You'd sit there for like 90 minutes watching a TV show, and they take out, like a bag of blood and then put the platelets back in your system, but they'd harvest the plasma for use in pills. That's how they make it so pills can absorb stuff when you take pills. So anyway, I had buddies that sold plasma, but we only got like $40, and you'd sit there for like
90 minutes.
90 minutes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, you had to get, poked with like the needle and have a little nurse do it and everything like that. So I don't know how profitable that was. And you can only do it like twice a week.
I'm not scared of needles anymore. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Never. You want to know why?
What?
Because in the back of an ambulance, I got poked about 20 times.
Okay.
And it kind of sucked, but it didn't hurt at all. And I just realized that's a lot worse than having to get poked once. So I don't.
Hey, dude, speaking of getting poked, not with plasma, but with giving blood, you ever donated blood, dude?
No. I'm too
Okay,
young
you don't
to do
get money
that.
and it's a donation of blood, but so this isn't a way to make money, but if you ever need to donate blood, you have to take the single bag challenge. Now, technically, I found out this is illegal. So the nurse that did it for me, actually, I don't know if it's illegal or not, but I know it's not common practice. So yeah, this is not advice to do something illegal. You know what I'm saying? This is just a story of something that happened
I'm
to me.
not teaching a
You know what I'm saying?
12-year-old how to do something illegal.
So-
just so you know, government.
Yeah. So what happened is my mom's the universal donor, and I have a moderately uncommon type of blood type. So we'd get the letters in the mail from the Red Cross all the time. Will you come back to donate? Will you come back to donate? And whenever the shortage was low, we'd get calls. And so I'd go in and I'd donate blood because, it's for a good cause. And anyway, the guy recognized me in there. The male nurse recognized me in there. And I was, kind of like, he's like, oh, do you want to look away? I was like, nah, I got this. I'm fine. Like, blood doesn't bother me. And he's like, oh, you think you're pretty tough? And I was like, well, I'm good at this, And he was like, okay, want to take the 1 bag challenge? I was like, what's that? And so he puts the IV into my arm, okay? And it comes out and you start seeing the blood go through the tube. And then he sticks the bag in my hand and he says, hold this up over the bed. Because, they lay you down on a little bed. And he says, if you can hold this until it's full, that's the 1 bag challenge. And I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And at first it's easy because the bag is empty. Mm-hmm. But then as your blood starts going through the tube, you lose
more circulation.
And it starts, you're losing more circulation and the bag's getting heavier. So towards the end, it's kind of like you're shaking a little bit and, your arm's getting cold because there's not as much blood. And you're like, you know what I'm saying?
It's also getting the blood faster out of your arm because you're trying to flex.
Well, yeah, and you can't, you end up having to squeeze the bag, but you can't squeeze it too hard or else it actually forces blood back into your, it's like negative pressure.
You squeeze it, your whole arm just goes.
Yeah. So anyway, it took me like, I don't remember, I think it was like 13 or 15 minutes to do it. But anyway, he came over afterwards. He's like, all right, you're still holding it up. I was like, yeah. And it became like a thing for me. I had to do it, Yeah. So anyway, I took the 1 bag challenge. So I don't know what the best practices are for the health community and donating blood. And if you have a male nurse that's crazy enough to have you do the 1 bag challenge, but next time you're at the Red Cross, if you want to donate blood and you're getting a little bit bored of doing the same old thing, then you just got to take the 1 bag challenge. Or you can be like our boy here, Will the Thrill Larkins, who just straight up donates his urine to save up for his mission. How much of your mission do you have almost paid off now with this, dude?
I literally started like a few weeks ago. This is like the first time I'm even getting money because I had to take like medicine for stuff.
Okay, cool.
Asthma, man. Dude,
I hear you, bro. I hear you. All right, dude. Well, it was pretty awesome. Are we going to see you next week on the Mailbag Dog?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. There. It was Midnight Mormons. See you in the next program. That's funny, dude.
That was good.